Hi, I'm Steve Greenblatt with AVNation.tv. We're here at InfoComm 19. I'm joined with Jennifer Uner from Oblong Industries. So Jennifer, tell me a little bit about what Oblong is showing this year at the show.
So Oblong is known for its flagship product Mezzanine, which is an immersive visual collaboration solution. It enables multiple people to share multiple streams of content simultaneously in a room, in connected rooms, or when you can't be in the room, you can mezz in. We're actually really excited at the show this year because we just announced our addition to the Cisco Global Price List, and we're actually working on some Cisco first sort of user experience to help people discover within their meeting environments the notion of multi-share and being able to actually bring multiple streams of content side by side so you can compare and contrast and surface insights more readily.
So the industry talks a lot about user experience. It sounds like a lot of what you're doing is not only creating good user experience, but also creating an experience with AV products. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, so Mezzanine is a software solution, and it has some hardware properties to it to help support our wand, our optical wand. It won a Red Dot actually award for product design this year. We're pretty excited about that. But the idea is that we're kind of device agnostic in terms of the kinds of computers you might bring into a meeting space. It could be a Windows machine or a Mac laptop. You can connect wired or wirelessly to this shared workspace, and it works alongside sort of any kind of display solution or video codec. So we're not trying to prescribe like you need to do this and use these things and have this thing. It's like, well, actually, come to us and tell us what screens you like. Maybe you prefer Sony's, or you prefer NEC's, or you prefer LG's, or maybe you have this really fantastic ultra stretch LG 88-inch. Does it work with that? Well, yeah, actually it does. So we're really excited to help display providers bring new experiences to the technology that they sell.
So what about InfoComm is important to you and to Oblong?
Well, we this is our 5th year, I think. I'm not even sure if it's 5 or 6 actually. InfoComm is really where the marketplace comes together, right? And we've really seen an evolution over the last several years. People starting to understand the notion of collaboration being more about dialogue and less about sort of monologue. It's for a while the definition of collaboration was like, hey, I've got some archived documents on Box or something, and that's considered collaboration. We really think collaboration is about people coming together to get work done, and that happens in real space, right? That happens with people in their offices, wherever they may be. It happens potentially at home. It happens bidirectionally. It's not just sort of like I'm going to present at you and we're going to call this collaboration because you can hear me. It's really about empowering everybody who's got to come to the table to get work done together to be able to access the tools in real time that they need to communicate whatever it is that problem solving that's going on.
So you mentioned a little bit about the evolution of the industry. So if you were to look forward, where do you think things are headed?
I think there's going to be a real understanding of something that's really important to us, which is sort of human-centered design, like starting with people and what do people need to get the job done. We've been sort of limited by technology development that said, well, we only have so much bandwidth, so we can only deliver so much over the internet, or we only have so much processing speed, and so there's only these things that we could really accomplish. And so the technology development sort of steered our behavior with the interface of how we use technology, and we're really a lot about, now that we've got all these wonderful abilities to just transfer data like at light speed, now we can kind of break down the whole thing and look at the experience and what is it that people, how did we collaborate in the past, for example? We used to like lay stuff out on the table and we would all be peering over things together and looking at stuff side by side. Well, now we've got the ability to do that in digital space because everyone's content now is very much digital. I think that it's going to be really interesting in the future to see how we continue to break down those walls and bring in augmented reality and things that are actually going to add not just sort of the exciting, oh, look at what we can do in virtual space, which might be entertaining or great for simulation, but how can we augment humans' ability in that space? And that's where I think it's going to get really exciting.
So for those who are not at the show today, how can they find out more about Oblong or get in touch with you?
Yeah, go to oblong.com. That's our website, oblong.com, and then we're also on all the social channels. You probably have me monitoring them. Oblong_Inc. on Twitter, and then Oblong Industries on Facebook and on Instagram, and of course we're also on LinkedIn.
So thank you very much. This has been Jennifer Uner with Oblong Industries, and I'm Steve Greenblatt with AVNation.tv. To find out more about AVNation and coverage of this show and other shows, visit AVNation.tv. That's AVNation.tv.